The average person is unfortunately set up to fail with their money. This is because 47%, yes, nearly half of all Americans either have poor credit or no credit at all. Now, why is credit important? Well, credit sort of works hand in hand with your money. It can either make you more powerful or at the same time, it can completely work against you. When you're seeking a loan on a home, for example, you can either save thousands of dollars in interest payments by getting a great rate, or on the other hand, if you have a lower score, you could potentially not even qualify for a loan. And if you do, well, it's probably not going to be a very favorable rate. Oh, and in addition to credit building being problematic, it was also found that 69% of Americans have less than $1,000 in a savings account. And that's why in this video I will be reviewing SeedFi, a company who has products designed to tackle those two issues we were just talking about. Hi, my name is Josh. Hope everyone is having a wonderful day so far. And in today's video, as I just mentioned, I will be reviewing SeedFi, who I'd also like to thank for sponsoring today's video. Even though this is a sponsored video, just like with any other company or review, I will make sure to give my honest thoughts on their plans, just to keep my audience's best intentions in mind. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the review. So first off, what exactly is SeedFi? According to SeedFi, their mission is to help Americans break the cycle of debt and realize their financial potential. How do they do that? Well, currently they offer consumers two different plans. The first one being the Credit Builder Plan, which is designed to help consumers build credit and save money. The second one being the Borrow and Grow Plan, which, just like the Credit Builder Plan, is designed to help consumers build credit and save money, but on top of that, it also provides them with some cash up front. So I will be going over those two plans in today's video and how they can help people build their credit. So first up, we will be going over the Credit Builder Plan, which again is intended to help consumers build credit and save money. Basically, how this works is once you apply on the SeedFi website, you'll pick how much you wish to set aside from each paycheck. You can choose anywhere between $10 to $40, and if you're wondering, there is no credit check for this particular plan. Next, after choosing how much you wish to set aside, you will be given a special $500 loan, which will be deposited into a savings account opened during the application process. This savings account will be locked and fully insured until you're able to fully pay off the loan. From there, you make the plan payments, which will actually be categorized as loan payments and will be reported to all three credit bureaus. When you make these on-time payments, it gives you the ability to build credit, and you should begin to see some pretty positive reports from the credit bureaus just after your second on-time payment. How quickly it takes to pay off the loan will be completely up to you and how much you decide to set aside from each paycheck. In one example, if you make a payment of $20 every 2 weeks, it will take you approximately 12 months to pay off the entirety of the loan. Then, once you are finished repaying your loan, the money in your savings account will then be yours to use however you would like. So at that point, you can either leave it in there, transfer it to another bank, or spend the money however you would like. At the moment, SeedFi does charge $1 per month for the Credit Builder Plan. However, if you find the plan to be helpful and refer someone else, it will then become free. Then, if you refer multiple people, SeedFi will actually pay you $10 per referral, up to $1,000. So basically, you'll be receiving a $500 loan, which will be locked up in a savings account. From there, you'll choose how much you'd like to set aside from each paycheck that you receive to pay the loan back. Then, after each payment, SeedFi will be reporting these payments to all three credit bureaus, which will help you build your credit. Once the $500 is paid back, at that point, you will then have access to your money. Okay, so now that we have the Credit Builder Plan out of the way, let's go ahead and discuss the other plan that they currently offer, which is the Borrow and Grow Plan. This, again, is similar to the Credit Builder Plan, except the main differences lie in the fact that you can actually gain access up to $4,000 up front. From there, just like in the other plan, you'll decide how much you'd like to pay back on the total loan, which will include the upfront cash in addition to the money put into savings. The average payment will be anywhere from $50 to $100 per paycheck. Just like the other plan, with each on-time payment you make, you'll have this reported to the credit bureaus, which should help you build your credit. And again, once the entire loan is paid off, you'll then have access to all of the savings. Now, these loans will accrue interest, and typical APRs range anywhere between 14.99% and 29.99%, which, although we certainly don't like to pay interest, is still quite a bit lower than anything else currently on the market for non-prime customers. Additionally, there will be late fees assessed if you are late on your payments, so SeedFi does charge them. However, as long as we're making these payments on time, we really don't have too much to worry about there. Making on-time payments is also the best way to ensure that you put yourself in the best possible position to grow your credit, so you definitely want to make sure that you're paying off everything on time. So again here, you really have a couple of different pretty good options to choose from to build your credit. If you don't really need to access money up front, the first plan I went over today and the credit builder plan may be the right one for you. However, if you would like to have access to a little bit of money up front, you may consider looking into the borrow and grow plan. Just know that with that one, you will accumulate just a little bit more in interest, whereas with the credit builder plan, you'll only be paying $1 per month. Also, it is important to realize that credit scores are quite complex, so the impact that any of these plans have on your credit score are impossible to predict. So I really can't sit here and say with certainty that if you do go through with any of these plans, that you're guaranteed to increase your score by X amount of points, because then I would just be misleading. However, I can say that on average, SeedFi customers with fewer than 3 trade lines on their credit profile did experience an average increase to their Vantage 3.0 credit score from 579 all the way up to 624. So that's an average increase of 45 points after just 6 months of on-time payments. All in all, those are some pretty impressive numbers. So if you are interested in learning more about SeedFi's plans and getting started, definitely check them out, and I'll go ahead and post a link in the description box below. Okay, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. If you did enjoy the content in this video and you'd like to see more videos like it, please consider liking this video for the YouTube algorithm, and also, if you wouldn't mind, subscribing to my YouTube channel. Okay, so until next time, I'll see you guys, and I hope you have a great day today.